Great afternoon, Facebook Live. Great afternoon. Gonna give you guys a chance to receive your notification letting you guys know that I have gone live here in the Learn, Lead, and Level Up Facebook community that I've created just from some people who may want to pop in and get a little midday boost. I know there are a lot of midday calls, and I understand that. I've received some messages from some people that that I may need to possibly even consider changing the time, being as though we hop on at noon. People are at lunch. People are not available to pop in at that time, but that they are catching the replay, and that's fine. I understand that, and that's one of the great things about our technology, that you are available to pop in and watch the replay. One of the reasons that I have the camera basically focused on the journal today, because that is the focus. The focus is 30 Days, 30 Ways to Self-Improvement with Martina Britt Yelverton. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Martina Britt Yelverton. Believe it or not, that is me. Yes, that is me on one of my good days, and today is not one of those days. I was burning the super duper duper midnight oil last night, getting some information cranked out. I am a branding specialist, web design, graphic design artist, and I spend pretty much most of the late night hours burning the midnight oil, insisting that my clients' professional brands are, consistent, clean, crisp, and that they are, really representative of the vision of my client and what God has delivered down to me. And that's my little gizmo you might hear in the background alerting me that he's ready to come in. He will be okay for a few minutes. Hopefully he'll stop yelling at us and allow us to finish our broadcast. But as a branding specialist, I burn the midnight oil, usually working until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, grabbing a quick nap, getting up and getting my little people off to school. And then some days I come back home and hop directly into my schedule, unable to get a little bit more sleep. And today I knew it. I crashed soon as I got back in from taking the little people to school, and I am just waking up. So I will not bless your eye gates with the way that I look right now. I may give you a glimpse right before we hop off, but that will not be the focus of today's live event. Today's live event is basically to help you guys understand 30 days and 30 ways to self-improvement with myself, so that we have someone to kind of like be accountable to, someone to a partner with, so that we can have someone to walk this journey with. Today is day 6, and today's information, today's tip, today's desire, today's suggestion is that you start a gratitude journal. And I am actually reading from our journal here, and if you notice, we have a step that we do each and every day, a task that we are, asked to change, an improvement method that we're asked to do. And this is just the quick nuggets. The book, of course, has an available area for you to literally journal and write down your thoughts and what happens. And it comes with a PowerPoint presentation. You're available to actually do one of the things that I had to do to allow me to get through this point, because I was actually stuck right here. And creating a gratitude journal, believe it or not, I was stuck. As much as I like to talk and as much as I like to write, I was stuck. So in reading this tip, when you are feeling overwhelmed, grab a journal and write down your feelings, even if they are negative. Then give it a new spin. For example, even though I didn't get the promotion I wanted, I know now that the process is and what I need to do in order to be better and better my chances before I put in for the next promotion. That's like an example. You want to fuss, vent, get it out, and then, learn something from the process so that your chances will be better and you'll have a better outcome, on the next situation. Because always know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be at any given moment, and just to be grateful for that which you learn from the situation and what is to come next. Okay? Well, I struggled with this, honestly, because I am an avid believer in just don't give it any negativity. Just don't give it any ground. Just don't give it. I mean, if you vent and fuss, vent and fuss. I don't want to take the time to write down, giving energy to, the situation, to take the time to put it in writing, the negativity. That was my mindset. And so I was like, yeah, I can be grateful. I can write down everything that I need to write to be grateful, for a situation. But that part that talked about the negativity, it honestly, tripped me up for a minute. And so I ended up not completing day 6 the first time that I did this. And then day 7 asked you to practice journaling randomly. Okay. And to me, once again, yes, I understand that journaling releases negativity and toxicity from your body, your mind, and your soul and your spirit. I just didn't want to give it any credence by writing it. So here is how I got around this particular stump and how I got over, this particular thing was I started voicing, speaking, getting the negativity out and away from me, telling that particular situation that it was a negative situation and that I called into play the action and the evilness of that particular negative situation for what it was, because the word says if you expose the devil for what he is and for what he's doing, and claim victory over that situation, he has no choice but to flee from you. And so I didn't want to spend the time writing down the negativity, because to me that was an investment in the negativity. But speaking it, calling it for what it was, claiming victory over it, and then moving on allowed me to video document that particular area of negativity, and then being able to put in place the writing, or video place in place the writing, or speaking and writing into that situation, the positivity is actually how I found to get past that particular hiccup that I have. Everybody's different. Everybody's going to do it different. Everybody's going to have a different outcome. That's the wonderful thing in God creating us all to be different and having a different spin on a situation. So for yourself, find a way to start a gratitude journal, because not only does it shift, the situation, it allows you to release some of the things that need to be released in the situation. It allows you to remove the negative connotations or thoughts or actions that may be going on, so that you are then open to receive the positive in the situation, or the positivity that can be downloaded to you from our Father. So in day 1, we took time for ourselves, and then we created some daily me time on day 2. We became dedicated and committed to that personal time on day 3, and we began to let others know. Hopefully you took that seriously, letting others know that you're serious about that personal time, so that they could respect it and fall into line for what it is that you would have. And then once you begin to start your day differently, you are beginning to experience how your day will answer to you. And I'm telling you, it's happening to me each and every day. My coach, Nicole Cooper, put up a post some time ago about her son and daughter, I think it was Carson specifically, speaking his affirmations, and I began speaking affirmations with my kids, and now they don't want to miss a beat. We listen to our Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, I Grind, and many of his other various musics, and some of the times I'll hear them say when I'm getting frustrated, "Mommy, control what you can control." And so it works, because they are going to mimic and do exactly what you're going to mimic and do. And in watching my coach work with her daughter and creating a checklist, because of understanding her personality, I had done this as well, probably about 2 years ago, with trying to understand my various little people, as I call them, their personalities, and understanding the personalities around me, so that I could figure out how to incorporate them into my vision. Never had I put it in writing, though. So in watching her work with her daughter and understanding her daughter's personality type or her personality color, and then taking that and weaving that into our lives has made a ridiculous amount of difference. They're excited about their checklist I presented to them this morning. And it's something that's in writing, something visual for them that they can see, even though they've been writing in their journals their affirmations, to now see it, getting ready to be posted on the mirrors and on the walls, it really changed their mentality. So eventually we're going to get them into journaling as well, because any and everything that you do as a human being, as a person, as a parent, as a leader, should be able to be duplicable and be able to be mimicked through others who are either following you, associated with you, or who are being led and taught and mentored by you. And even in mentoring, parenting my own children, I find that there are things that they say to me, reminding me of where I'm supposed to be or how I'm supposed to respond. And it's a beautiful thing when you can see all of your hard work and self-development start to manifest in your children. So understand, this particular walk, this 30 days, this 30 ways to self-improvement really will positively impact those around you and make for such a great and rich substance in your life and for those you're connected to. Please take this journey seriously. I really hope that you will be greatly successful and that you will reach out, that you will leave comments, that you will, connect with others who need to be accountable and have a partnership and make a certain shift in their lives. Sometimes you can't tell people what to do. You literally have to take them by the hand and walk the journey with them. Walk your own walk, let them walk their own walk, but you both have to be on the a similar path, because sometimes people just need someone to show that they care. Okay? So I care about you. I love you guys, and I'm thankful that you have decided to join me on this journey. If you would please, and you don't have a copy of this book, go into our Facebook community and join Martina on this journey. Grab your $7 ebook, have a look in the community, grab a copy of the free copy that's within our Facebook community at learnleadandlevelup.com. So have a look inside Facebook, find the Facebook group, join the Facebook group. We're going to be doing this each day at noon. And if I happen to be a couple minutes late, it's only because normally this phone is giving me, a hassle, or a day like today where I am just waking up from having burned the midnight oil working on client websites and designs. So again, that's my beautiful face on a really excited good day. Yes, and hopefully you'll get to see that beautiful face again on tomorrow. Again, to your success, and thank you for joining me on this journey. Really, I'm hoping that it will empower you and change you for the best possible person that we all know that we were abundantly blessed and born and purposed to be. Have a beautiful, blessed, and amazing day.